Hi everyone. So I get asked on a daily basis, how's the market? And I quite often respond with, well, what have you heard? And I'm hearing a lot from people, I hear there's a crash, there's going to be a crash like in 2008, recession is inevitable, the market's going to tank. And although those are all very valid concerns, they're not accurate. And let me explain why. Take a look at this chart. And we've compared the market now compared to 2008 when the crash happened. And first and foremost, jobs. The job market is extremely strong right now. Unemployment's at historic lows. Job cuts are almost non-existent. Subprime loans made up most of the market in 2008. They're pretty much non-existent now as well, because a subprime loan is a loan to someone who may be at higher risk with a lower credit score or tighter debt to income ratio, that sort of thing. Lenders have such tighter and stricter guidelines than they did in 2008. They would lend to almost anybody in 2008. No offense to lenders, but just see the movie The Short, and that'll explain it to you. New construction at 4.6 million. And at 2008, what is that? That's 16 years ago, almost double. So back then we had so much new construction and so much inventory, and appreciation was so high. I believe it was around over 20%. So it was just such an unhealthy market. Inventory has remained, it's gone up a little bit. Actually, it's gone up a lot since last year, but there were hardly any homes for sale a year ago. We were at less than a month's supply. We're now at about 4 to 4.5. So a stable market in Las Vegas is around 5 to 6 months. So we're still considered a seller's market. Mortgage delinquency makes up 3.6 of the market. Back then it was 10.1. Very few people that are delinquent in their mortgages. Another thing, foreclosures. That's a true indicator if you're going to have a crash. Almost a half of a percentage point. Not even 1% of mortgages homes are in foreclosure right now. In 2008 was 4.6, and it only went up from there. The reason why there's hardly any foreclosures right now is because people have equity in their home. The average American homeowner has $138,000 in equity. That to me is not a crash, right? You have equity in your home. You're not going to let the bank foreclose on you, right? You'll probably sell it and take that equity and invest in another property, right? That's how you do it. Another thing is mortgage rates. So, I've been hearing people, oh my gosh, mortgage rates are so high, I can't afford a house. But let me show you this chart. So if you look at the life of mortgages, right, from when they were recorded, we are still below the average mortgage rate, which I believe was 7.6. We're in the 6s right now. I've seen as low as, in the 5s as well. So over the life of mortgages, we are still below average, right? It's just that the past couple years, we have been so fortunate and blessed with historically low mortgage rates. I mean, it was not a real, true picture of the market. And inventory was beyond low. It was, half a month's supply at one point. That's not a stable market. That is a complete seller's market. Now we're becoming a more stable market for buyers and sellers, which is where you want to be, right? So is there going to be a crash? I don't think so, no. I'm confident that this year is going to be strong. I think mortgage rates may go back down. And as long as inventory stays low, I think we're just going to be great. So if you have any questions on this information, please give me a call. Make it a great day. Thanks.